Blue and gold. Okay. First four measures, fermata.
Good evening. At this time, I'd like to ask that members of our senior band and choir please join other members of the senior band and choir. And everyone else, I would like to ask who is able to please stand for the posting of the colors by the Sussex Central Junior ROTC Color Guard and remain standing for the Star-Spangled Banner and Sussex Central's alma mater, performed by members of the Sussex Central Concert Band and Choir.
Put it in my pocket.
Let's
Thank you. You may be seated. Good evening. On behalf of our senior class, the Sussex Central Administration, our Superintendent of Schools, our Board of Education, and all the faculty and staff of Sussex Central High School and the Indian River School District, it is my distinct honor and high privilege to welcome you to the 52nd commencement exercise of the Sussex Central High School class of 2021. Today is an opportunity for our graduates to reflect on your experiences and accomplishments over the last several years and to celebrate the opportunities that lie ahead. With all the uncertainty and adversity of the last 14 months that has confronted us, each and every one of you has exemplified our school motto, Success with Class. Class of 2021, our school's mission statement reads, Sussex Central High School, a diverse and dynamic community, strives to prepare students to be lifelong learners and responsible global citizens. Before the presentation of academic honors, I wanted to recognize some special graduates that exemplify our mission with the diversity of their backgrounds and future plans that represent lifelong learning and responsible global citizenship. On this Tuesday after America remembered our veterans who paid the ultimate sacrifice, I would like to ask those graduates who plan to serve our country in the United States Armed Forces to please stand and be honored. You can remain standing. On behalf of all of us in attendance and a grateful nation, thank you for your future service to our country. I'd also like to recognize another special group of graduates. At this time, I would like to have all of our International Baccalaureate diploma candidates please stand and be recognized as well. Any of our International Baccalaureate certificate students please stand and be recognized. Please stand if at any time in your high school career have you challenged yourself to any IB or advanced placement course during your time at Sussex Central. If you've been a member of any of our career and technical student organizations such as FFA, BPA, TSA, HOSA, Educators Rising, please stand at this time. Please stand if you've been a member of our award-winning visual and performing arts programs or have been a Sussex Central student athlete. And finally, please stand if you've been part of Sussex Central Honor Society or any other club or student group that we have to offer here at Sussex Central. Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see by all of the students standing before you, the class of 2021 definitely displays diverse talents and interests, and you all may be seated. Another special recognition that has become tradition here at Sussex Central is the recognition of our academic top 10. I will announce the following students in alphabetical order, ending with our valedictorian and salutatorian, and I ask that you please hold your applause to the end. Andrea Araya, Michael Greenlee, you can stand. Carolyn Munoz, Ashley Nickerson, Kinsey Ruckel, Tyler Sosnowski, Kyle Trenfaglia, Novi Truitt, the class of 2021 salutatorian Victor Tung, and the class of 2021 valedictorian Penn Smith. You may be seated. Each and every one of you have demonstrated your academic prowess, hard work, and perseverance, not just in this, the toughest of school years, but all 4 years in your tenure here at Sussex Central. The valedictorian is defined as the student with the highest grade point average and ranked number 1 in the graduating class. I now have the pleasure of presenting this year's valedictorian to address the class of 2021, Mr. Penn Smith.
Thank you, Bradley. So, I suppose these speeches typically start with a thank you, so let's continue with that. Thank you to the staff, to the faculty, the administration, for all your hard work you have put into providing us with our 4 years of education. Thank you to the teachers who spent countless hours preparing lessons and grading papers, and a special thanks to those teachers who have put their time and effort into forming bonds with their students. Thank you to the parents who have cared for us along the way. And to the student body, you should all thank yourselves. Each and every one of us worked very hard to get to where we are today. Of course, my most challenging thing was adjusting this microphone because I was obviously too short for it. But remember, your diploma doesn't just represent meeting your school-wide requirements for graduation, but it also represents the many of us who have worked, some who have cared for their siblings, some who have stayed up long nights for homework. It represents the hard work of student athletes, the dedication of those who did competitions for our schools. It holds the relationships we made along the way. And most importantly, it marks the last page of this chapter of our lives. But don't forget this chapter. Don't forget the lessons you learned. No, I'm not saying to remember how to solve that long and complicated question from math, but remember the problem-solving skills you gained trying to figure it out. Don't remember what was on page 152 of that book that, let's be honest, you didn't read for English. But remember the context clues you used to somehow find out that the bird was foreshadowing the apocalypse or something. So, why am I here? I'm here based on one number, based on another number, based on some letters, yada yada. It's not very interesting. But that number doesn't tell our story. It doesn't tell the story of the countless students who walk the halls of this school. It does not outline the hardships many of us face, and regardless of that number, every student here has accomplished something great by going through this portion of their lives. Regardless of that number, we are all walking away with the same diploma. So class of 2021, forget my number, forget your number, and look forward to the brave new world that lies ahead of us. And congratulations, for today is your day. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Smith, for those inspiring words. The salutatorian is defined as the student with the second highest rank in the graduating class. It is now my pleasure to present to the class of 2021 our salutatorian, Mr. Victor Tung.
Good evening, Sussex Central. First and foremost, I want to quickly thank those of you who have helped me get to where I am at this very moment, namely my family, who have worked tirelessly to keep us afloat, especially my older brother, who, being 3 years older than me, has kind of acted as the family's guinea pig in life. I also want to thank my friends, especially those of you in the IB, for supporting me throughout this entire journey. And of course, the teachers, who've taught me everything I needed to know. I would not be standing here if not for any of you. For those of you who enjoyed high school, know that life would never be the same from this point forward. Life will move at a pace many of us will be uncomfortable with, and it will throw many surprises in our paths. And COVID has taught us just how nasty surprises can be. It is as though you are in a speeding car in a dark forest, filled with deep holes and twisted curves, unable to slow down. You are the driver of this car, and you have absolutely no idea what lies ahead. But no matter where you are headed, know that you are not alone in this struggle. I may be up here now, but if it's one thing that I'm certain about, it's that I'm just as uncertain about the future as any of you. Appreciate what you have and don't worry about what you do not. That is my message to you going into the future. And for those of you who did not enjoy high school, at least you got it over with. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Victor. At this time, we will hear remarks from our senior class president, Megan Swain.
Hey, how are we doing today? I think it's important to address the audience, make sure they're doing well before I go on. Parents, are we excited to see our little ones graduate? A little sad, relieved? Mom, I see you. High school graduation resembles a time for new beginnings, which allows for new experiences and perspectives. Each of us are about to pursue very different careers and pathways in life. Some of us will go straight to college, others will join the military or go straight into the workforce, and some of us might take a year off, sit on the couch, eat some Fruit Loops, and watch Wheel of Fortune. All of which are very good options. And despite the fact that each of these options lead very different lives, I think something we can all agree on is that we want to pursue success. We want to become successful. However, in this day and age, success has been warped into the idea that in order to be successful, you must make a decent income, have a nice house, a 9-to-5, be organized, and, have a golden retriever with puppies on the way. And I was led to believe this too. Since probably birth, I had wanted to be a ballet dancer. But around my sophomore year, people started addressing to me the fact that dancers don't make much money and their bodies break down before 35. Which, these were things I knew. It was just, I was so passionate about it that I didn't care. People were essentially telling me that I wouldn't be able to obtain the social construct of success if I pursued my dream. And starting then, after people consistently told me this, all these worries about money and being able to, support future kids began popping throughout my head as a 15-year-old. And really, I felt lost because the one thing that I wanted to pursue, suddenly, was out of reach. And around this time, my family and I were taking my brother to school in Savannah. And on our way back, we stopped at this little gas station in North Carolina. Me and my dad went in because I think he wanted a Snickers bar, and I wanted a coffee because I'm a teenage girl with a caffeine addiction. And while we were in line to pay, we noticed that these girls were in front of us, and they had their phones set up, and they were making a TikTok. And watching them, we started giggling with the lady behind the counter at the register. And the woman was super upbeat, super sweet. She started dancing with the girls. And we get to talking to her, because me and my dad are very talkative people, and we find out that she grew up as a dancer. So we started talking about dance naturally and the different kinds of career pathways, and it seemed we both lived very similar lives. Just like me, dance was her passion. She would wake up every morning, eat, sleep, breathe, dance. And she said that right out of high school, she did start to pursue a career in dance. But in that process, she met her husband. And she loved dance, but she loved her husband more. So basically, men ruin everything. Kidding, sort of. But really, I understood what she meant, because although we have something, each of us have something that we're very passionate about and identify ourselves with, there are other things in our life that require the same passion. The conversation wrapped up, and on the way out the door, she said, "Hey, whatever you do, do what makes you happiest." And she left me with that. That was the end of the conversation. So I got in the car, and I needed a minute to process everything that just happened. Like, who was this 35-year-old version of me? And I really took the time to process this woman's life. And on paper, she's a high school graduate who tried to pursue a career in dance and failed, and now she works at a gas station. And even though on paper that looks bad, it doesn't look like she's a very successful person, I can attest to the fact that she was the happiest person I had ever met. From head to toe, she was full of joy and kindness and love, not something you see every day. And she works at a gas station. So this is really, this is the point in my life where I really started, after meeting her, to second guess the idea of success. Because even though this woman doesn't fit the worldview and social construct of success, she achieved what most people can't, which is pure happiness. The way I see it, success is happiness. It doesn't matter what specifically you're doing in life. What matters is the emotional outcome and satisfaction. Today is the beginning of our new lives. We're leaving what we know and we can do almost anything what we want with our lives from here on out. And yes, while making a good income is the #1 way to survive, if you aren't satisfied doing what you're doing, what's the point? We only live one life, and this is the start of it. And again, all of us are pursuing very different careers, and along with that, we each have very different definitions and ideas of happiness. With that being said, whatever you do, do what makes you happiest. And that is how you will succeed. Thank you.
We will now have the certification of the diplomas and presentation of the class by our superintendent, Dr. Jay Owens.
Class of 2021, on behalf of the Indian River School District, we are so very proud of the accomplishment for which you are being recognized this evening. Tonight is a tremendous milestone in your life. Take time to enjoy this moment with your family and friends, and remember to thank those who have supported you during this journey. While you have put in a lot of hard work, those that have supported you have made sacrifices as well. While you have faced many challenges over the last several months, you have all been able to adapt and persevere. You are truly a resilient group of individuals. As I reflect on my own life experiences, I can say that adversity often provides us with an opportunity to learn and build character. I would say that the challenges you have all faced have impacted the person you are today in many ways. My hope is that you allow your experiences to help guide you through the next phase of your life. And now, the certification of the diplomas and presentation of the class. President of the Board, Mr. Rodney Layfield, members of the Board of Education, honored guests, teachers, parents, relatives, and friends. It is with great pleasure that I hereby certify that these members of the class of 2021 have fulfilled all the state and local requirements for graduation and are eligible to receive their diplomas. Congratulations, graduates, and good luck.
As principal and assistant principals of Sussex Central High School, it is our pleasure to present to those in attendance the 344 members of the graduating class of 2021. As we call the names of the graduates, we would also like their parents or guardians to stand so that they may also be recognized for their effort, support, and perseverance, as Dr. Owens said. Remember that while this is a happy occasion, it is a respectful and dignified one as well. We ask that each student and their family should be able to hear the name and enjoy their moment free from distraction. It is now my pleasure to present the class of 2021 to the President of the Indian River School District Board of Education, Mr. Rodney Layfield.
Andrea Araya, recipient of Secretary of Education Scholar Award. Carolyn Munoz. Ashley Nickerson. Kinsey Ruckel, recipient of the Ida M. Tingle Memorial Scholarship and Certificate of Multiliteracy. Tyler Sosnowski, recipient of 3 Sport Varsity Athlete Award. Kyle Trenfaglia, recipient of Superintendent's Academic Award. Novi Truitt, recipient of Superintendent's Academic Award, 4-year recipient, U.S. Marine Semper Fidelis Award for Music Excellence and Lord Baltimore's Woman Club Scholarship. Taylor Silkworth, recipient of Certificate of Multiliteracy and 3 Sport Varsity Athlete Award. Jennifer Ailon Ortiz. Edward Alban, recipient of Superintendent's Academic Award. Tatiana Alexis. Gavin Allen. Angie Alvarado Ortiz. Emerson Alvarez Solis. Garrett Anderson. Madison Andre, recipient of the Superintendent's Academic Award. Mason Ankrum. Maya Bailey. Sierra Bailey. Jessica Barger. Melody Barrios Lopez. Nelson Bartolon Martin. Abner Bartolon Verduo. Tajay Batson Smith. Janisha Belfield. Anna Berduo. Jalen Biles. Mallory Blades. Tyler Blades. Alexis Blaine. Angelina Baroy. Diamond Boyer. William Boyle, recipient of 3-Sport Varsity Athlete Award. Annabelle Bronco. Emma Brewington. Ariana Bridell, recipient of the Superintendent's Academic Award. Tyasia Bridell. William Briggs. Isaiah Brittingham. Aiden Brown. Janaya Ramel. Summer Button Cabbage. Jaden Burton. Ethan Bushnell. Yamaleth Caballero Sanchez, recipient of the Certificate of Multiliteracy. Eddie Cabrera Herrera. Rebecca Cadle. Damian Cannon. Tessa Cannon. Maria Cantu. Alyssa Carr. Gavin Cassidy, the recipient of the Superintendent's Academic Award. Giovanni Castaneda. Angel Castellanos Ventura. Henry Castro Ramon. Kylie Cathell. Cole Chandler. Brenda Chilel Martin. Liliana Chilel Nice.
Leslie Cimarron Fernandez. Caden Collins, recipient of the David G. Williams Scholarship, 3-Sport Varsity Athlete Award, and the U.S. Marine Distinguished Athlete Award. Emily Connor. Judith Contreras. Haley Cooner. Alexis Cosby. Caitlin Kraft, recipient of the DeKalb Award. Sarah Kraft. Jasmine Cross, recipient of the Superintendent's Academic Award. Mackenzie Crozier. Nathaniel Davis. Camilo de Dios Gabriel. Imari Deal. Alex DeLeese. Furkan Demir. Jacob Dempsey. Alton Dennis, recipient of the Superintendent's Academic Award. Haley Dennis. Daniela Diaz Bustillo. Joel Diaz. Drew DeJoya. Antonio Dowdy. Elijah Drummond. Jariah Duncan. Jessica Eastburn. Sean Eberman. Justin Elliott. Michael Elliott. Andrea Escalante Gonzalez. Juan Escalante Velasquez, recipient of the Certificate of Multiliteracy. Mike Escobar Lopez. Christian Yusida Palacios. Leandra Felder, Jr. Rebecca Fleetwood. Abraham Flores. Grace Ford. Bethany Forlas. Kylie Fox. Haley Franklin. Skylar Fransack. Karen Gabriel Niz, recipient of the Superintendent's Academic Award. Sergio Gallegos Lagunas. Tristan Galicio. Brandon Garcia Vasquez. Hannah Gargano, recipient of the Superintendent's Academic Award. Jairo Gomez Ramirez. Jason Gonzalez Morales. Jordan Goody. Dylan Gravely. Abigail Gray. Kyle Green. Michael Gutierrez Velasquez. Maylin Hagan. Cameron Haynes, recipient of the Superintendent's Academic Award and the Sunrise Rotary Scholarship. Kylie Hall. Tyler Ham. Liana Hanlon. Amaya Harris.
Julius Hembre. Hannison Henry. Mariela Hernandez Mejia, recipient of the Byron Mary Pepper Leadership Award, the John Botto Scholarship, Certificate of Multiliteracy, Chris Cordry Student Athlete Scholarship, and American Veterans Post 22 JRTC Scholarship. Kenya Hernandez Gomez. Cynthia Herrera Hernandez. Leslie Herrera Hernandez. Kaylee Hickman, recipient of Superintendent's Academic Award. Joseph Hines. Jaquan Hines Ringgold. Jordan Hitchens. Dimitri Hopkins. Jamara Hopkins, 3-Sport Varsity Athlete Award. Janasia Hopkins. Tyler Hudson, Superintendent's Academic Award. Brandon Huffnall. Yusleen Isnar. Victoria Jacobs. Reina Harazana Troche, recipient of Superintendent's Academic Award. Cole Juster. Good
job, Cole.
Brandon Johnson. Lauren Johnson. Samuel Johnson. Terrence Johnson. Samuel Jones. Austin Joseph. Michelle Juarez Cruz. Caitlin Kapner. Camden Keeler, recipient of American Legion Scholarship, the IREA Scholarship, Superintendent's Academic Award, Sunrise Rotary Scholarship, and the Brenda Ingram Scholarship. Michael Keller. Kaylee Kernoodle. Dylan King, recipient of 3-Sport Varsity Athlete Award and the McDonald's Scholarship. Sebastian Klemenichev, recipient of Millsboro Lions Club Michael P. Godfrey Memorial Scholarship. Macy Layfield, recipient of Superintendent's Academic Award. Treasurer Lee. Marquise Leonard. Jessica Lewis. Enrique Lamage. Brennan Loeb. Janiyah Long. Kyla Long. Carla Lopez Garcia. Brando Lopez Gutierrez. Jairo Lopez Perez. Marvin Lopez Perez. Elizabeth Luffman. Faye Maddox. Mayra Maravilla Martinez. Amani March. Jackson Mariner. Zachary Mason. Trevor Mousy Severin. Nora Mazariegos Ramirez. Noah McBride. Gavin McClure. Najee McCrae. Alyssa McCready. Sean McGee. Andrew McCurby. Skylar McVicker. Recipient of 3-Sport Varsity Athlete Award. Joseph Meganson, recipient of JRRTC Super Cadet Medal.
Luis Mejia Ortiz. Jason Mejia Perez. Dennis Melendez Gomez. Elder Mendez Izara. Kendrick Mendez Andres. Abner Mendez Kotak. Jair Menendez. Samantha Messick. Sarah Myers. Christian Mitchell. Caitlin Mock. Jared Moody. Bridget Moore. Jaimir Moore. Nathaniel Moore. Rosie Morales Roblero. Adalia Morales Escalante. Leticia Morales Perez. Alexander Morton. Summer Mott. Joshua Moyer. Kenesha Napoleon, recipient of the Superintendent's Academic Award and Lucille Tiro Scholarship. Zykeria Nathan. Yorenzi Navarro Ventura. Marquise Nichols. Caitlin Noose, recipient of the New Century Art Award. Kaylee Oliphant. Elijah Oni. Alberto Ortiz Arias. Marvin Ortiz Morales. Jennifer Ortiz Roblero. Miguel Otero. Madison Ottinger. Tatum Otwell. Asher Palakis. Juan Parada. Helene Perez Gomez. Catherine Perez Hernandez, recipient of the Certificate of Multiliteracy and Superintendent's Academic Award. Yaley Perez Perez. Alex Perez Ramirez. Kijira Phillips. Kelly Phillips. Gabriella Pierre DeMonico. Helena Pinkerton. Carla Polito Escalante. Shaman Purnell.
And okay.
Adriana Pyle. Andrew Radcliffe. Margarita Ramirez Contreras. Cassandra Ramirez Martin. Jason Ramirez Santos. Eliel Ramos Escobar. Danny Ramos Solis, recipient of Certificate of Multiliteracy. Jasmine Rauscher. Raven Renford. Maria Reyes Ventura. Natalie Ricks. Jerry Rivera Vasquez. Mia Roberts.
Dina Roblero Morales. Darely Roblero Velasquez, recipient of the IRSD Administrator Scholarship and Certificate of Multiliteracy. Miguel Rodriguez. Gabriela Rodriguez, recipient of Sunrise Rotary Scholarship and Brenda Ingram Scholarship. Kennedy Rorich. Leslie Roman Pinzan. Erica Romero Ramos. Elijah Roney. Edward Rasinski. Cheyenne Sabia. Lisbeth Sanchez Arias. Nabil Sanchez Galvan. Jacqueline Sandoval. Jefferson Sakik. Javante Satchel Harmon. Ryan Savage. Mackenzie Schaefer. Aislinn Schmidt. Kenneth Schneller. Zulima Sebastian Martin. Joanna Seiler, recipient of Superintendent's Academic Award, U.S. Marine Distinguished Athlete Award, and Music Booster Award for Musical Excellence and Dedication. Michaela Shao. Charles Smith. DeJour Smith. Jensen Smith. Joshua Smith. Rebecca Smith. Jacob Snarsky. Andre Snipes. Andrea Snipes. Ethan Spaccarelli. Dante Spencer, recipient of James Ricketts Senior Memorial Scholarship. Dion Stevens. Philip Stratton, recipient of Superintendent's Academic Award and 3-Sport Varsity Athlete Award. Patrick Street, recipient of Superintendent's Academic Award and Korean War Veterans Association Award. Mercedes Stroud. Jasmine Stewart. Liliana Stump. Gage Tallis. Lillian Taylor, recipient of Hudson Jostin Award, Superintendent's Academic Award, and JROTC Veterans of Foreign War Leadership Medal. Tatiana Thompson. Rebecca Tiarina. Gatai Tilly. Asher Timmons, recipient of Georgetown Kiwanis Unsung Hero Award, New Century Music Award, the Gallo Gives Foundation Scholarship for Environmental Science, and Superintendent's Academic Award 4-year recipient. Anna Tomasi. Alicia Toomey, recipient of the Superintendent's Academic Award. James Truitt. Caitlin Truitt, recipient of the Superintendent's Academic Award. Sophie Truitt. Shania Upshur. Kendall Valencia. Dana Vasquez, recipient of the Certificate of Multiliteracy. Gilbert Velasquez. Burley Velasquez Barrios. Emmy Velasquez Soto. Leslie Velasquez Ortiz. Bethany Velasquez Ramirez. Noemi Ventura Cruz. Christopher Waller. Marissa Walmsley. Helen Ward. Jade Warrington. Skylar Webb. Kennedy Welch. Alea White. Allison White Mills. Emily Whitman. John Wilkerson, recipient of the James L. Marble Award for Agricultural Studies. Destiny Williams. Joshua Williams. Edward Wilson. Jeremiah Wilson. Recipient of the 3-Sport Varsity Athlete Award. Megan Wilson. Romulus Winchester. Alexis Wisman, recipient of the Eunice Mervine Memorial Scholarship and Superintendent's Academic Award. Tina Whitkey, recipient of the Dr. Helen Williams Award, PTO Distinguished Student Award, and Sunrise Rotary Scholarship. Terrell Whitkey. Derek Wong.
Good job, Derek.
David Wooten, recipient of the Superintendent's Academic Award and 3-Sport Varsity Athlete Award. Jaden Wright. Denelson Zunin Velasquez. Jennifer Juarez Chilel. Class of 2021 Valedictorian, Penn Smith. Recipient of the Abelman Scholarship, Certificate of Multiliteracy, Secretary of Education Scholar Award, and 3-Sport Varsity Athlete Award. Class of 2021 Salutatorian, Victor Tung. Recipient of Millsboro Lions Club Alden E. Moore Honorary Scholarship, Certificate of Multiliteracy, Secretary of Education Scholar Award, and Superintendent's Academic Award 4-year recipient. Senior Class Treasurer, Jose Tiarina, recipient of the Certificate of Multiliteracy. Senior Class Secretary, Carlos Polito Escalante, recipient of the Certificate of Multiliteracy and the Superintendent's Academic Award. Senior Class Vice President, Michael Greenlee, recipient of the Certificate of Multiliteracy. Last but not least, your Senior Class President, Megan Swain, recipient of the U.S. Marine Corps Scholastic Excellence Award.
Graduates, please rise. All right. Please move your tassels from the left to the right. I present to you the class of 2021.
On behalf of the Faculty Administration Board of Education, I again congratulate the Sussex Central Class of 2021 and their families. As we said tonight, ceremony will be posted on the Indian River School District Facebook sites. Life Touch Photography will have photos, and you may now enter the stadium to greet your graduates. Congratulations.